I am still on my mission to get rid of my Ring cameras so as I can stop paying their subscription. SwitchBot have sent me their Pan Tilt Plus 3K camera today, so I'm going to take a look at that and the usability of the SwitchBot app for managing your recorded video footage. I'm very keen to make sure I have security cameras recording all of the time because a few years ago we had an attempted break-in. My cameras caught the whole thing and the footage was taken by the police and used as evidence to help convict the guy. I suppose you'd like to see that footage then. Okay then, at the time of the attempted break-in I had 3 external cameras and they did a cracking job. So ever since then I have considered it very important to have security cameras around my home, but the SwitchBot Pan Tilt Cam Plus 3K is an indoors camera, so that would have been no good in that situation. I'm just going to call it the SwitchBot Cam actually because that name is too long to keep saying, but yes, it's indoor only. So how would this camera have helped in that situation? Well, let me show you another video clip, and this one's a bit shocking. Lesson 1. Never leave a key in the lock. I was very lucky and burglar bill was a bit crap, but never leave the key in the lock. So that camera was an old Foscam one. It's so old that it can only be configured using Internet Explorer, so it's basically scrap now. That's where the SwitchBot camera comes in as a great modern replacement. So let's run through the specs. It has 360 degrees of panning, so it can swivel its little head all the way around. It can also tilt the lens up and down, giving you 115 degrees of vertical visibility. It has a 5 megapixel sensor, so that's not 4K, but it's not bad, much better than Full HD. It has infrared night vision, two-way audio, motion tracking, continuous recording and a physical privacy mode. You can stick a microSD card directly into the camera. It supports up to 256 gigabytes and it will continuously record by default, so make sure you get a good quality microSD card that supports that. I'll put a link in the description to the one that I use, which is a SanDisk Extreme Pro, and that works really well. So let's have a look at it in the app then, because usability is a big concern for me. The SwitchBot app is always really easy to use. It's probably one of the best laid out smart home apps that I've tried, and it's really intuitive. The camera thumbnail appears right at the top of the app's homepage, and if you tap on it, it opens up straight away with a live feed. You can see recent events under the preview, or tap on the playback tab to view your recordings. I'm using a microSD card, so if I tap on that option, I can then select a motion event I'd like to watch, or I can scroll back along the timeline to view continuous footage recorded in between. You can manually record video or save snapshots, but there doesn't appear to be an easy way to download an event clip locally. So in terms of usability and how easy it is to find your recordings, it's okay, but it's still not as good as Ring and their scroll to scrub feature. I reviewed a Reolink camera a few weeks ago and their app shows an animated preview of the event in the thumbnail, which is helpful. SwitchBot's thumbnails are static, which does make it trickier to search through clips quickly. You do also have the option for cloud storage of your recordings too. These start at £2.99 a month per camera, up to £7.99 a month for 3 cameras, or up to £81 per year for 3 cameras on an annual plan. Those aren't cheap subscription options at all. Compared to Ring, for one device it is cheaper, but for multiple devices it's about the same as Ring, only with Ring you get as many cameras as you like on the plan, not just 3. But I'm trying to get rid of my subscription. I want local recording only, and that's all I'm interested in. This camera does have pan and tilt functionality too, meaning you can remotely control exactly where the camera is pointing, and you can create preset positions within the app. The panning on this camera is really quite good because it has a full 360-degree rotation on it. It can't keep on going around forever, it can only turn once fully before you have to go the other way back around, but it does mean it has the potential to see everything. One feature that caught my eye on the box though is motion tracking. So if it detects a person, or maybe a pet I guess, it'll follow them around, keeping them in view. I thought I'd try and test this feature out and see how good it is, so I'd need to show movement to the left a bit and movement to the right a bit, and then see if it can track movement going down and maybe back up again. So I thought, well, basically that's dad dancing. So let's see if it can track dad dancing. So you can see it did track me quite well, so that works, but the quality of the footage in terms of video compression isn't brilliant. Keep in mind that I took this directly from the SD card in the camera, so we can't blame the network for this. I think perhaps the high compression is there to help you get the most out of your storage. The 256 gig SD card will hold up to 21 days of continuous recordings, but I would be happy to have the option of storing only a week if it meant I got to triple the quality. Perhaps that's a feature for SwitchBot to consider in an update. Let's talk about smart home integration then, and that's unfortunately where this camera starts to fall down a bit. There is currently, at the time of filming this, no way to properly integrate this camera with Home Assistant, or indeed any third-party NVR system like Synology DSM. You can get motion events using webhooks if you wanted to start diving into using the API, but that's not very easy to do at all. The only integration I've managed with Home Assistant is to get motion alerts sent through by piggybacking on Alexa. To do this, you need to link SwitchBot to Alexa, and your camera should appear in Alexa as a device. Then in Home Assistant you create a toggle helper, and assuming you already have Home Assistant configured to share devices with Alexa, then you make sure that this toggle helper appears in Alexa too. Finally, you have to create a couple of routines in Alexa to turn that helper on or off when motion is detected or not detected. It's a bit of a bodge. So will SwitchBot cameras be replacing my Ring cameras then? Well, in short, no, not yet. This camera might have a place in my garage to replace the Foscam one, but right now SwitchBot just doesn't have the full range of products that I need. There's no doorbell yet, or floodlight camera for example, but I am told the doorbell is on their roadmap. So maybe once the full range of products come out I can take another look. Hopefully there will be more options for Home Assistant integration too then. Anyway, if you are interested in getting one of these little cameras, then I'll put an affiliate link in the description so as you can take a look. A massive thank you to my channel members who are listed here. If you'd like to support the channel by becoming a member too, then you'll get benefits like early access to my videos, so check out the link in the description for that. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for free if you haven't already, and give this video a like if you found it useful. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.